Hi there, welcome. It's Dana again from Moving on the Mat. So we're going to do an active standing yoga with maybe a little bit of groundwork. But we're going to start with just legs wide, reaching overhead, opening the side ribs, really getting a nice long stretch here, and then coming up, deep breath in. And reach out. We're just doing some side bends to warm up. Okay, keeping legs wide. We're going to do a forward fold, sinking forward. And just sinking down, lengthening your spine out, grounding through those palms. Deep breath in and out, getting a little hamstring stretch. And then bring hands back to hips. We're coming back up. And we're going to pivot, turn, and come right into a first warrior. So arms are coming up, relaxing through your shoulder blades. Try to ground through those feet. Keep the legs hip width apart. Lengthen the spine out. Stretch and relax out. Deep breath in and out. And then we're going to open wide to warrior two. Again, just opening shoulders, opening chest, lengthening long, sinking into that front knee. Let's come into that reverse warrior. Reach that front arm up, gaze up, reach up, stretch up, back to arms wide. And then we're coming forward into triangle pose. So long arms, long legs, opening chest, back, shoulders, lengthening everything out, deep breath in and out. Hold for another breath or two. Extended arm is going to come down towards the ground. And we're going to drop that back leg into the resting lunge. Let's bring those arms up. We're coming into a crescent moon. Open hips, open chest, reach long, lengthen back. Deep breath in and out, stretching it out, lengthening it out. Return to the ground. Both fingers to the ground. Step back to down dog. And just lengthen here in down dog. Take a minute to stretch out in down dog. Deep breath in and out. Lengthening spine. Sinking through hips. Growing long through the waist. Come forward into a plank. Okay, strengthening arms, chest, back, shoulders. Let's come into side plank. Just reach up again. Hold it here. Open chest, back, shoulders. Deep breath in and out. Strengthening it out. Good. Return palms down. Let's come into the cobra. Let the hips drop. Let the hips open. Let the spine lengthen. Stretch out and up. Lengthen it up. Come back into your toes. Back to down dog. Bend those knees. Hop to the front. Deep breath in. We're reaching up. Lengthening back. Stretch it out. Return to the heart chakra. Okay. Let's come into the warrior pose. Other side. So once again, arms up, feet grounding, legs hip width apart, shoulders relaxed, deep breathing, ground and center. Then open arms and chest, float out, reach out, sink into that front knee, arms wide, legs wide, breathe into it. Reverse warrior. Lift that front arm up, gaze up, reach up, coming out nice and wide again to warrior two. Straightening front leg and front arm, full triangle. Lengthen it all out, reach one arm up, one hand to the ground, look to the ceiling or sky, deep breathing, chest back opening, extend a hand, slowly working its way down to the ground. Step that back foot down, let's bring arms up, sweep up, lengthen out, open shoulders, open chest, crescent moon, lunge, deep breathing and lengthening, reaching and opening. Return to the ground with both hands, step into the back toe, back to downward dog. Take a minute again in down dog, walk it out, stretch it out. Deep breath in and out. Okay, coming forward when you're ready. Back into the plank. Abs in, hips low, arms strong. Let's bring the opposite hand to center and then we'll lift up again into a side plank. Side plank and stretch. Side plank and strengthen. Deep breath in and out. Good. Okay, when ready, return that hand back down to the floor. And gently drop those hips, open chest. Again, coming up, lifting up into crescent moon lunge. Crescent lunge, sorry, cobra here. Reach it out. Come into the toes. Sink back, stretch back, bend knees, hop to the center. Let's reach up, arms come up, deep breath in, lengthen back, stretch back. Turn to the center. Okay, let's take it for a balance or two. We've warmed up, just roll the shoulders a bit more. Let's do a little more warming up through the shoulders, just release any tension that might be stored up in there. Deep breath in and out. And swing it out, loosen it up, relax it out. Deep breathing. We're going to go into our balances next. So we're going to ground through one foot, shift your weight to that side leg, bring the opposite leg up, and you can rest that foot anywhere you want to, on the inside of the calf or the thigh, and just slowly bring those arms up, overhead. Hold for a breath or two. Let's hold for just a little longer. Deep breath in and out. Grounding, centering, balancing. Bring the hands down to cactus, arms, palms wide. And then hands into the center for Lotus Mudra. Grounding, still balancing, still breathing, palms together. And feet grounding. Let's shift to the opposite leg, soft knee. One more tree. So again, bring that leg up again. This is a little lower. If you want to bring that leg right into that thigh area, you can. We're going to extend those arms up, float up, reach up, deep breathing, arms overhead, hold steady, breathe deeply. Take them into ground and center, cactus arms, Lotus Mudra, deep breath in and out, returning down, and coming right into Dancer next. So Dancer, again, you're grounding through that right leg, or my right leg could be your left. Open your front hip, let the knee drop, let the hip open, bring the arm all the way up, so you're lengthening through the front and back and the hip. We're going to lift out, we're going to reach long, hold steady. It's a little back bend and a balance. Hold for another breath or two, deep breathing, grounding and centering, lift long and lengthen. Okay, good. Come in. If you want a little challenge, you can try to grab both hands with that back foot. That is challenging. Okay, and then return down. Let's try the same Dancer pose on the other side. Soft knee first. Ground and root through the toes. Grab through that back leg. Open that front hip. Let it drop down. Reach the arm up. Lengthen and lift up. Open that hip. Lengthen that spine. Open your chest as well. Deep breath in and out. Ground, lift, lengthen. Deep breathing. Big hip stretch. Okay, again, let's bring the hand around the back and just see if you can grab the toes or the foot. Both hands lifting a little bit more and returning to the ground. Okay, good. That's two balances. We're going to take it to the ground. We're going to bring the legs out. A little more hip stretching. We just did a little bit with that Dancer pose. Hands to the heart. Toes are wide. We're going to sink down. And this is Malasana. It's a deep stretch here for hips, for hams, okay? But for ankles, knees, and hips mostly, okay? Opening the hips up. Palms pressed together. Just feel that little hip stretch. Getting into the lower back as well. Deep breath in and out. Let's take it to the ground. And we'll just take a few minutes for sitting poses. So we're going to do hero pose first. So with hero, you want the thighs or the calves sort of out to the side, and you want to sit as much as you can into the center between the ankles, really stretching out those front knees, quads, okay? So just try to sink down, shoulders back, feeling the stretch in the legs, deep breathing. It could be intense. If you have a brick, you can sit on top of the brick to make it a little easier. Okay, so the emphasis is opening up through the front of the thighs. Let's take it up and out, and we're going to just take it to a side stretch. We're going to go to head to knee pose, so one foot tucking into the side, reaching forward, heading towards the knee. Deep breath in and out, walking it out. Hip and hamstring stretch here, deep breathing. Lengthening and breathing. Excellent. Come back up. Let's keep the legs where they are. We're going to add a little twist to this. Open the shoulders, open the chest and back, lengthen the spine, look out to the back walls. Deep breath in and out. Squeeze out those abs. Go a little deeper every breath out. Open the shoulders. Back to center. Okay, bound eagle pose. We're going to just pause in the middle, let the hips release and open. Take a minute here to let the knees drop, hips open, spine lengthening. Deep breathing. Ground and center. Let's take the opposite leg out to the other side. Tuck that foot in, turn to that side leg, reach forward, stretching it out, lengthening it out, breathe in and out. And return up after a few breaths. Walk your hands away from the grounded feet and legs. We're going to the opposite side to a little twist. Deep breath in and out. Use the arms and hands to help you. Lengthen the spine, open the shoulders and chest. Breathe into it. And back to center, and then just bring both legs out for a little massage, shake out, pound out, loosen things up. Okay, and then we're going to take one more time with legs wide for overhead reach. Reach long, stretch out, deep breath in and out, open side ribs. Walk your hands forward, forward fold. Reach to the front, sink into it, walk it out with the fingertips, deep breath in and out. Getting into the inner thigh and hamstrings. Slide back up to the other side, overhead and out. Breathe deep, reach long. And back up. Okay, very good. All right, so we're just going to finish off with a few more stretches for the legs and hips, okay? So let's come in first to the more advanced sitting twist. We skipped the easy one today. We're going to the Lord of the Fishes. We're just going to ground that foot on the outside of the knee, and again, try to sink both hips down, lengthening up and turning away from the grounded foot, opening shoulders, opening chest, deep breath in and out, lengthen and look out. Squeeze out those abs. Going a little deeper every breath out. Relax, release, unravel, shake it out. Okay, so whatever leg was on the top is now bending underneath, and then the opposite leg coming out to the outside again of the thigh or the knee, grounding that foot, sinking through both hips as much as you can, lengthening spine and opening chest, back, shoulders. Deep breath in and out. Just feel that stretch out. Breathe in and out. Going a little deeper every breath out. Release, relax, unravel, shake out one more time. Relax those legs and hamstrings. Come into easy pose. Deep breath in and easy pose, up. And then we're going to just come into wrapped eagle arms and holding here for a breath or two. Opening through the upper back, breathing in and out. Release out to the other side. Open the shoulders and chest. Pull the shoulders back. Upper body stretch. Big stretch. Pulling it back. Opening through that heart chakra. And then we're going to come back up. Opposite arm in front. Back to eagle arms. One more time. Big breath in and out. Breathe into the upper back and shoulder. Okay, sweep it around the back. One more time. Open chest, back, shoulder. We're going to go into a little upper body stretching. Just roll out the shoulders a few more times. Circle it out. Loosen it up. Breathe in and out. Spin the other way forward. Okay, let's bring one hand around the back. Hand's just going to rest on mid-back. And then whatever side the arm is on, head's on the other side, hand on top. Opening side, neck, shoulder. Deep breath in and out. Lengthen it out. Release the head and neck. We're going to bring the hand around the back, and we're going to try to reach those fingers together and see if you can touch behind the back. And either way, it doesn't matter if you're touching or not. You're reaching the hands towards the center of the spine, reaching together, connecting. I can barely touch on this side. Shake it out, loosen it up. We're going to do the same stretch as other side. So starting with arm first, coming around the back. Hand up the back, ear to the other side, head dropping, hand resting on top just gently. So again, opening side, neck, shoulder, arm, shoulder, neck, stretch. Deep breathing, releasing. Bring the hand again around the back, walking the fingertips down, bring the other fingertips up, maybe touching fingers, maybe even like clasping fingers. Either way though, you're just stretching and reaching. Deep breathing. Relax and shake it all out, shake it all out. Okay, we're coming into tabletop. Shake out those legs, palms grounding behind you, hips come up, open hip flexors, strengthening through upper back and shoulders, and getting into a little back bend. Deep breath in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, come back down. Let's walk the hands forward. Reach towards those ankles, big hamstring stretch here, deep breathing. lengthening and sinking forward, stretching into it. Excellent. Okay, come back up. Let's come back into easy pose. Bringing those legs together. We're going to do a simple cross-legged twist to finish off before we go into breathing. Right hand up, left hand behind the back. Bring that right hand over to opposite knee. And again, just lengthening and opening. So it's a nice, simple, easy twist. Deep breath in and out. Look to side and back wall. Going a little deeper every breath out. Turn to center. Switching our legs up. Opposite leg comes across. Switching the arms up as well. Opposite hand to opposite knee. Other hand behind the back like a second spine. Deep breath in and out and look out. Lengthen and open. Squeeze out those abs. Open the shoulders and chest. Excellent. Return to center. Okay. Nice deep breath and arms up. Fill up. Breathe in. Exhale out. And just try to take a minute to relax and breathe here, quieting the mind, centering your body, following your breath, feeling the expansion of breath and air in the lungs and diaphragm. And then exhale everything out, empty things out, clean it all out. Let's do a couple more deep breaths in and out. And a big full breath. Okay, so it's the beginning of the day here. It's sunny out. We're going to do alternate nostril breathing, sun version. So I often do moon version, but today we're doing sun version, which is a bit more warming, a bit more energizing, good for the beginning of the day. So just like the name implies, it's alternate nostrils. We're going to use the fingers to help by gently covering both nostrils, traditionally with thumb and ring finger. Gently, okay? And then opening the right side first. Breathing in. Cover both, open left, breathe out. Gently cover both, open right, breathe in. Cover both nostrils, left and out. And just continue on for about half a minute. One last set. Okay, return to regular breaths in and out. Notice any subtle differences in your breathing or in your mind or body. Okay, so that's the first little pranayama exercise we're doing today. We're going to finish with square breath, so or box breath, and this is just like, again, similar to the name, we're making it an even box for breathing. So we always breathe in and we breathe out, but on a more subtle level, there's a little pause between breathing in and out. So we're going to build that pause a little to make it the same as the breath in and same as the breath out. We're going to count to do it. And I'm going to just do a little box of a count of 5. So breathing in for 5. Hold the breath for 5, nothing in or out. Exhale out for 5. And then hold on empty, nothing in or out. We'll do a couple boxes. We might go to a box of 6 after a few reps, but we'll see. So again, just do as much as you can. For the first exercise, no contraindications. For people who have heart problems or major lung problems or ear problems, you may not want to do the holding of the breath, or if you're pregnant, because it's not recommended to hold the breath in those cases. You'll know probably if you're one of those things. The doctor will have told you. But for most people, this will be fine, and we're not going to be holding for too long, just 5 seconds. If you can breathe underwater when you swim, this should be easy. Like, not that you're going to breathe underwater when you swim, but when you swim, you don't breathe, and you come back up, and then you don't breathe. Kind of similar, okay? So here we go. We're going to get started. I'm counting your breathing. Here we go. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just hold that breath for 5. Exhale out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on empty, nothing in or out. Again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on empty, nothing moving. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. Exhale out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, hold on empty. Nothing in or out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holding on empty again, nothing in or out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold the breath. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on empty, nothing in or out. Take a deep breath in, breathe in, arms up. Back to regular breathing, exhale out. Okay, take a quiet minute again just to feel the effects of the pranayama breathing. Return to your own rhythm of breath. Okay, namaste. Thank you so much again for joining me for this little medley of exercises and breathing. I hope it makes your day better, and I hope you will like this video and come again. Please subscribe to the channel.